Hello and welcome to Unlockwall's World of Warcraft Tips Part 1. And this is how to macro. You want to hit exit, go into your macros, character specific macros, pull up your little WoW book thingy, pick a picture for it, and then you're going to want to name it. In this case I call it heal. And find your designated spells that you want. And put -cast the spell name, and then hit enter. Right below it, -cast, and then space, and then after that, spell name. In this case, I'm using Lifeblood and Gift of the Nero, or however the heck you say it. And here you can see I'm casting 2 healing spells at once. You'll see it go off in a second. And this is just slightly useful in PvP, and here's a demonstration on why. I had to time this right so he'd get all his buddies back. And down to about quarter health, pop that. And just about a full heal there. Now here's a funny fail. I was messing around on my hunter. I was using that thing where you jump back, and I was noticing I wasn't taking any damage. So I was like, well, might as well try it here. And it didn't work out so well for me. Found it funny, figured I'd put it up. And here is my blood hybrid healing spec. I really don't recommend this in PvP. It's fun, takes a lot to kill you, but you really can't do too much damage. With this spec you can heal a retarded amount, and you can solo just about anything. And if you look down, you see actually what I'm healing for. And you can also see it in the little floaty texts by the side there. With this spec, is probably the best spec for soloing old raids. You can just, it takes so much to kill you, it's retarded. Plus you got the anti-magic shield or bubble, or the death knight bubble, whatever you want to call it. Which is pretty useful for some old school bosses. And some of them bosses drop pretty good loot. I know from running AQ you can make about 1,000 gold. It's a pretty long run, but it's fun. And here's some boss placement methods. If you move just past the middle of the red dot you're about to see here, see the little red dot there? Or a circle? If you walk just past the middle of it, he's going to be forced to turn around and walk backwards. It's fairly useful if you're tanking anything, or if you're just messing around. But you do it wrong and he's just going to turn sideways like that. But get it right and you can have him moving back. Very useful for certain boss fights. Here's a PvP tip for all classes. Alright, see, it looks like there's 2 of me in here. Nope, just an item. It's a old BC staff. It's for a quest you need to do in Area 51. Gold tips and farming routes. Here's the mine farming route that I generally run. That's Ice Crown. Run this, I don't know, I usually do it for about 4 to 6 hours. Yeah, I know I have no life. And that's just on my character that can mine. And herbalism route. Now, herbalism generally is a little bit more plentiful than mining. So it does tend to pay off a bit more. I suggest having more than 180 so that way you can just farm everything. And here is a skinning / meeting farming spot, and a chance at a world drop. And here's the world drop there. Nice little tanking shoulders, and they sell for around 1,000 gold, depending on your server. Now that's what they drop off of, the romping rhino. Here's a nice little internal error. This is generally the message I get once a day. Putting too much stuff in the auction house and getting too much mail back immediately tends to screw things up. Like, there wasn't enough room for all the golden mail that I had coming to me. New warrior rage mechanic coming in World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Some slightly useful Death Knight macros. This one's kind of cool because you go undead and you heal yourself, so you can't really get feared. And this one's nice too for kiting. And this one's really fun, especially if you pop it with a Nogger Fogger. You can't see yourself. And that's it. As always, have fun. Good luck raiding. Unlockwall.